Welcome back, my YouTube friends and family, or if you're new here, welcome. This is Lindsay, and I am back with more daily work from home job leads for you. As always, if you need links to get to the jobs, Glassdoor pages, or timestamps for the video, that can all be found in the YouTube description box below the video. In today's video, we have REI hiring. We have a documentation coordination position. We have Instacart hiring someone to review transactions. They are paying $23 an hour. And then if you have any kind of tech background, you can handle tech support. We have a company paying anywhere from $60 to $70 an hour for someone to provide tech support. So diving right on in, first up we have REI hiring. Now REI has 4,200 reviews from past and current employees. They do have an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They are looking for an employee service center representative. So this means kind of working in that human resources space, dealing with employees and the help that employees need. So that's the employee service center. So not with customers. Now, please note the location of this is listed as Seattle, Washington. But when you go to REI's career page and you're on their main page under search jobs, they have an option for remote. They have 11 remote jobs, and if you click yes, it'll sort down to the 11 remote jobs. And the employee service center representative is the next to the last one, and it does say the home location is Seattle, Washington, but this is a remote, work from home position. And again, they're looking for somebody to provide that support and assistance to their employees, inquiring about different human resources, policies, and programs. So you're going to talk to the employees on the telephone or respond to them through email. Your primary focus is going to be on employee benefit programs. So that's going to be like health insurance, vision insurance, or different other benefits that you might get, discounts at places, things like that. You're providing that customer service by responding to questions not only from employees but also managers, supervisors regarding all of those HR questions, benefits, pay, things like that. You're going to handle some programs like the Employee Tuition Reimbursement Program or Challenge Grants. So you're just making sure when you're working with these employees that you're keeping all of their information confidential, just troubleshooting any questions that they have. Now, they don't require any kind of college degree for this position. While they prefer somebody who has previous human resources or human resources assistance experience, it's not required. The only experience actually required is 1 to 3 years in a contact center or customer service. Now, they prefer that to be human resources, but again, not required. They also prefer somebody who knows kind of like HR policies, payroll, benefit programs, how at least those programs kind of work. Someone who can work in a fast-paced environment, be self-motivated, have strong communication skills, and of course, be a problem solver. Now, pay is listed all the way down at the bottom. It's anywhere from $22.02 an hour up to $33.03 an hour. Now, next up, we have Numotion hiring. Numotion has 460 reviews with an overall rating of 3.3 out of 5 stars. They are looking for a documentation coordinator. Now, this has to do with health insurance, medical insurance. It is in the insurance verification and order processing field. So, Numotion is a provider of rehabilitation technology. And they're looking for somebody to really be responsible for submitting and retrieving of medical records and medical documentation for physician and referral sources to prove kind of medical necessity to insurance companies so they can get reimbursed and get funding for their services. So the pay range for this position depends on things like location and experience, is anywhere from $16.37 an hour up to $22.91 an hour. But the main function of this job is getting that medical documentation that is required for those approvals. So you're going to have to maybe pick up the phone and make some outbound phone calls or use like digital, like fax and email to get the documentation that you need. You're responding to customers in a timely and professional manner, just communicating with personnel in regards to that medical documentation order processing. So you might have to work with different departments from time to time. No college degree is needed though, just a high school diploma or GED. They prefer somebody who has 6 months of some kind of medical records or medical documentation related experience. Not required though, as long as you can work those Microsoft Office systems like Word, Excel, Outlook. You can work in a fast-paced environment, be a quick thinker, use technology, kind of navigate your way around a computer system, so kind of being self-sufficient. And of course, next up we have Instacart hiring, and this job requires no delivery, no leaving your house. This is a fully remote work from home job. Instacart has 7,500 reviews from past and current employees, an overall employee satisfaction rating of 3.5 out of 5 stars. They're looking for a fraud and identity specialist. Now, this is a contract 1099 position. Just like all Instacart positions, most of them are not going to be W-2 positions. And this is going to be temporary. So I do believe it is a 6-month contract. It is full-time, though. You're expected to work 40 hours per week. It is paid hourly. But they are looking for somebody to review their transactions that are coming in real time to try to prevent fraud, identifying any fraudulent activities, patterns, or account takeovers, and handling those internal escalations. So if you've ever used Instacart for grocery delivery, what happens is you place your order online, you put in your credit card and all, and your card gets immediately billed before your shopper ever picks up your order and starts shopping your Instacart order to bring it for delivery. Because of course they're not going to go shop a grocery order or a delivery order if the credit card is going to be declined. So they automatically charge it, and sometimes they charge it for a little bit more than what your order is. They place a hold on it to make sure that that transaction is going to go through. So what happens if your credit card is stolen or your account is hacked and somebody is changed your address and just trying to use your credit card that you have on file for your own orders to place orders and get free groceries for them? So of course Instacart has a responsibility to keep things like that from happening to people. Not my Instacart account, but years ago, I got my Walmart online account got hacked, and I got an email. They ordered stuff on my account, did not update the email address or anything, so I got all the order confirmations. I got an email saying that my order had been placed, and they would send another email when it was ready for pickup, because they did in-store pickup like a dummy. So of course I immediately, when I got the email, I called Walmart and I was like, this is fraudulent. I didn't place this order. So they canceled all the orders and refunded all my money. So Instacart you've got to kind of do all that. So you're identifying fraud patterns, conducting investigations into fraudulent or suspicious activities, making sure that you are protecting those customers, maintaining the queue of inbound customer appeals that come in. So if customers have sent an appeal online, it comes in through the queue or whatever, saying this is not my order, or maybe they're appealing, maybe they said that they did order something, their card was charged and then it was never delivered or never showed up. So you are working those appeals, prioritizing them, making sure to improve and drive all tasks to full resolution. Best thing about this is they don't require any kind of college degree. They do want somebody who has 1 to 2 years of professional experience. They prefer somebody who's worked in a fast-paced setting before, specifically in like some kind of fraud, finance, data processing field, but they will take a support-related field or no experience at all if you have a lot of education and schooling. So they're really only looking for some kind of customer support experience. Somebody who has great communication skills, can have a positive attitude. Of course, you've got to be detail-oriented, be able to make quick decisions with sensitive issues. Now, pay is listed all the way down at the bottom. I don't know why they separate all the states because all states are paying $23 an hour for this one. And of course, if you're good at tech things and you can provide tech support, we have Eliassen Group hiring. I think that's how you say that. They have 617 reviews with an overall rating of 3.6 out of 5 stars. They are looking for an AI operations support specialist. Now, this is anywhere in the United States. This is a remote position, but they are looking for somebody to help drive adoption of their AI, specifically their Copilot implementation. I do believe this Copilot is going to be Microsoft Office 365 Copilot. So if you're familiar with Microsoft Office and what they've done with the whole 365 Office suite, they are paying $60 to $70 an hour, and this is going to be a W-2 job, but you are basically providing tech support for their Copilot implementations, creating and maintaining best practices for that usage in government, and of course, you're going to design and deliver training programs for different users. So the company, once they implement the Copilot AI system into their workflow and their computer systems, their staff has to be trained based on the job that they do, how to use it for their daily job. And so you're going to be writing those training materials and developing and maintaining knowledge-based articles and tech support documentation for the Copilot implementation. Now, they don't require any kind of college degree, just 3 years of experience in some kind of tech support or operations management, somebody who has experience supporting software implementations before, a strong understanding, it says, of M365 Copilot capabilities. I'm assuming that is Microsoft Office 365. Don't hold me to that, though. I am not a tech person myself. You do have to have a strong problem-solving skills, somebody who has knowledge of how knowledge-based systems or FAQ systems kind of work. But again, if you have tech support, this one pays very high. If you've made it to the end of this video, I owe you a huge thank you so much for watching and supporting me. You can always feel free to leave in the comments anything that you're looking for. I do read those and keep that in mind. Don't forget, if you enjoyed anything that I shared, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up, like button. Sharing is always caring, so please share with all your friends and family, and I'll be back really soon with more work from home job leads just for you.